This afternoon, the eyes of the world are on Russia, on Croatia versus France, this FIFA World Cup Final in 2018. And here to take us alongside Jake O'Flaherty, here with Liam G. Johnson. Well, Liam, you're pumped up for this, aren't you?
I'm pumped up for this match. Can't wait to get underway.
I can hear the excitement just seeping out of your voice. And Bradley Richardson, you're going to go through this Croatian team.
Yeah, it's 3 a.m. at the moment, so bear our excitement levels. But once the game gets started, we'll be absolutely fizzing. We start with their inspirational captain, their goalkeeper, Subasic, versus Šlako, Strinic, Perisic, Lovren, Rakitic, Nodric, Brozovic, Mandzukic, Rebic, and Vida. What a heck of an 11. Absolute classic last names.
Yeah, I know. So many itches. It's a shame that this.
They need some insect repellent.
Yeah, I know, right? The amount of itches this coach has to pick from. Well, it's just.
There's about 1,000 more in the reserves.
It's impeccable. The French team, Loris with the goalkeeping duties. Well, he played well last week. Did Loris at the back with Pavard, Varane, Umtiti, and Hernandez. The four defenders in the midfield, I should say, Kante and Pogba, Mbappe, Griezmann and Matuidi, with Groyd at the front. So there we go. Your players for France and the referee, Nista Pitana from Argentina, the two Argentine assistant referees. And, well, Argentina, at least they've made the final here today too, Bradley.
Yeah, not really that great at making finals, not doing that well at them. Of course, losing the last final. In my soccer expertise, they didn't play well that match. I have no idea whether that's the case or not, so let's wing it. So we get a look inside the production booth. Everything's all go in Russia. They've hosted one hell of a tournament.
Yep, the video assistant referees in their booth all ready to go. So, well, the eyes of the world are watching, and the biggest sporting event in world history is upon us with, of course, the sponsorship of the Charlie Foxtrot podcast. Well, Liam, what an episode we've got coming up.
Oh, it's a banger, I tell you. I can't wait to listen to it. I mean, I'm in it, but I can't wait to listen to it.
Oh, yeah, I quite often listen to myself.
Do you?
Yes.
Oh.
Normally I soothe myself going to bed.
Fun fact, you get to watch yourself too, because we actually filmed the 5th episode, so that's definitely something to look forward to.
Yeah, I can't wait to listen and watch myself.
So it just doesn't get any better.
Well, the Charlie Foxtrot sponsoring this broadcast, and, well, we're about to get underway here in Russia. France versus Croatia. Certainly the underdogs, Croatia.
And interesting facts about this match. Croatia, their patron saint is St. Joseph, France is St. Mary. So we've got a bit of a domestic competition going on. Of course, the Catholics, they'll be certainly pumped up for this one.
Yes, the Croatian team, of course, very religious country, and they're all set. And the feel in the stadium here in Moscow, it's tense. We're underway here in Moscow for the Soccer World Cup Final, or Football World Cup Final, depended on what side of the fence you sit on. Goes back to the Croatian half. They start off with it, and Subasic, the goalkeeper, pumps it back toward the midfield, just holding it that halfway line, just keeping it back at those defenders, something we see quite a lot.
Yeah, it's hard to commentate the exact same thing that happens over and over again. Croatia just trying to get themselves into the game. Both teams will be looking to do that, find their footings. Of course, both players in the teams will be absolutely shitting bricks at the moment, playing in their first World Cup final for the most of them. The biggest match of their lives, the biggest sporting arena in the world, and they'll want to settle themselves in, calm the nerves a bit as much as you can, set a bit of a foundation and try and get a bit of an early edge as France, they get a throw in their own half, send it downfield but straight to a Croatian defender who then has a little bit of a tussle with the ball and ends up booting it into touch, and France, they'll have a throw in halfway.
Yep, the French, well, it's a bit tit for tat at the moment. Liam G. Johnson. Well, Liam, you're not too knowledgeable at the game of soccer, but how's it feeling in this opening 1.5 minutes?
Yeah, well, no, you're right. I have never done the soccer before, but my money's with France.
Are you
this morning or this afternoon?
Like literally, or just
literally?
Okay.
I'm $5 I've put on them.
Myself, I'm with Croatia. My mother, Liz, she got Croatia in the sweepstakes, so she's made it this far, and I'm hoping she goes all the way.
Yeah, I'm decided to back the referee today. Go the ref. France with the ball at their feet around the halfway middle line. Of course, in the semi-final, just letting Belgium have the majority of possession and take their opportunities with France. Will they do that today or strike attack more so? Well, we'll see certainly in this 90 minutes of play we have ahead of us. Now all 2 minutes gone.
Nothing of consequence happened so far. Both teams just sending it downfield, trying to catch the opposition napping. France, they've got it once again and back. Make a run up the left-hand flank of the field, stolen by Croatia. But the referee says, no, you've done something wrong. Go to timeout for a minute. And France, you've got the first free kick of the match. Luka Modric, the Real Madrid midfielder, captain, inspirational captain for the Croatian team in their first ever World Cup final. The culprit there on that occasion. France send it forward, but it's gone straight into touch off a Croatian boot. Now they have a thrown in halfway, stolen by the Croatian team. They've got a run on the left-hand side. It's 2v2. Shows and goes and stolen by France in the box, and now all they can do is boot it into touch. Danger signs started flashing there for the French defenders, but they managed to get out of jail free card early.
Yeah, well, Croatia showing a bit of flair early on here. The first real opportunity for attack, and well, Liam, you almost jumped out of your seat.
You're right. I almost did.
Is that what was all the bashing was with the laptop?
Yeah.
Bit of noise here and a bit of racket here in the commentary box. Ball goes out again. The Croatian team to throw it back in. Get to do it early, and it goes to Strinic. Back toward the man who threw it in, and Bronzovic. Just keeping it at the back, evaluating their options. Lovren. Now on that far side of the field, Croatia going from right to left on the screen, as you can imagine it.
Long ball through from the Croatian backfield player of Rakitic. They've got a bit of a run on the right-hand side. Crossed in by Croatia, but headed away by the French defender. First real chance to get it inside the box, and Croatia, they'll earn themselves the throw-in about in line halfway on the penalty box. It goes in to Brozovic. He has it on the right-hand side, surrounded by three French defenders who easily just strip the ball off him. Pass it around a couple times, and they'll boot it downfield and get rid of that one. Stolen by the Croatian backfield, and they'll send it back to their goalkeeper, and they'll settle things back down once again.
Yep. Croatia, well, are certainly the underdogs. 25% win probability on the game. So certainly coming in as second best. France 42%, the rest the draw. So let's hope we're not having to commentate an extra fair amount of minutes of football
we
here
could
today.
be doing an extra 45 minutes to 50 minutes, I reckon, if it goes to a penalty. Imagine a penalty shootout.
Just imagine to win the World Cup final, Bradley.
When was the last time this happened? If our commentary researcher Liam G. Johnson, man with 29 concussions, get onto that would be absolutely amazing.
Oh, there's clicking. There's clicking. Yeah, you can hear it on the microphone. France with the ball at their disposal, wanting to have a bit of a play around. They'll get the foul as well to start off. The referee. How about the referee's fresh do? Look at that.
There's nothing there. It's bald. He's got a couple of streaks.
He's gone for a number one.
But he's got a ball patch on the top. His old age is certainly showing. Of course, New Zealander was also in the runnings to referee the final. We would have had someone support if that was the case, but wasn't to be. New Zealand not that great at football, so we're here commentating France and Croatia instead as France. They've got it on halfway now through the boot of Pavard. He sends it back to his teammate in Varane. And they come up the left-hand side of the field now to France. Through ball, just too much. Wheat Bix for breakfast behind that one. It'll roll into touch, and Croatia, they'll have it at the back three once again.
Yeah, Hernandez just getting a little ahead of himself there, popping it through. Croatia putting it back in. The referee's blind as supposed to putting his hand up and doing the head, shoulders, knees and toes dance.
Yeah, the kick from the French player came in really high. The referee says, no, we can't have that high of a kick in this match, so we'll give Croatia a free kick, and they'll pass it round there back 4 by the looks of it tonight once again. Defensive formation from the Croatians. You'll look to see that expand out probably throughout the match, in my expert footballing opinion.
Yeah. Well, make sure you tune into the live reaction after the final, putting together a bit of a korero, as the people in New Zealand of Aotearoa like to say, with Liam G. Johnson and Bradley Richardson alongside me on the couch, I should say, as the ball's in touch, and Croatia will throw it back in through a way of, well, some Strinic, I think it was, who threw it in, and now they have a real opportunity trying to hurl it in for a possible header, but back you get a shot at the referee. That's an amazing haircut.
It's impressive play by the Croatians this opening 7.5 minutes. They've been on top. They've had the most opportunities, and they'll force the very first corner kick of the match. Jake, how much do you love a good corner?
Oh, I love a corner. It's just outstanding. But the white line as the ball's on, I love a white line too.
Oh, those league players do as well. As Modric, he's the one with the corner duties from the left-hand side tonight. Signals to his player, the ball's coming in, as I'd all expect. And it comes and headed away by the French defender, straight to his number 13. And Kante, he'll have the duties to clear it, but fails it and sends it out for a Croatian throw-in. They've got it just on the edge of the penalty box now. Swings it in, does Croatia, almost a header on it, but the French player just manages to get in touch, and they're struggling to get rid of it once again. And it's hit the French player, that's Kante once again. A bad trip by Rebic. Guilty on that occasion. Nowhere near the ball, but escapes anything worse, of course. Whereas probably going to be a bit lenient in this match tonight. Not really want to piss anyone off in a World Cup final.
No, certainly not. Although we are seeing a few fouls, just getting a bit edgy, discipline lacking from both teams early on here in this World Cup final. Both wanting to come out and attack and really show their worth. Lores kicks it from the box, and it's gone right down the other end of the field to the Croatian goalkeeper in Subasic, and he'll have a bit of play with the ball, just keeping it tight down the back there, just playing patiently as we approach the first 10 minutes gone, and only 8 more of them, boys, and we can go back to sleep.
We've got a long way to go.
Yes, we do.
We can actually hit the hay.
Croatia.
The team winning this match, certainly they won't be sleeping for a long time. Probably don't ever have to pay for beers in their country ever again if they win it, especially Croatia.
Yeah, well, the French, they'll probably just give each other kisses and all that stuff. No homo.
On both cheeks too.
Yes. Well, all 4 of them, maybe.
Through ball from Croatia. It's brilliantly placed on the left-hand side of the box. Strinic got it now. He sends it in along the ground towards the back and cleared away from France. Story of the night so far at Croatia. They've had every opportunity to really put some pressure on, but the last cross in has just been lacking so far. France, they're yet to get even close to the Croatian penalty box.
Just bring in expert jokester Liam G. Johnson again. Have we got any France jokes?
I could probably find one for you.
Get your research team onto that.
In France, what do they call the Nintendo Wii?
What?
The Nintendo Yes.
That's a classic.
Yeah,
that's a classic.
Liam, you get me every time.
Every time I use it, I know.
It's a classic.
It is a classic.
Oh shit, the game's going.
Oh.
Yep, Croatia. They've got it at the back 3 once again. Pretty typical of this match so far. Sends it on over top of the box, but just escaping the left boot of Perisic. He could only get a flailing touch on it. So we get a look in the crowd. Someone's wearing headgear. Remnant, yes. I know where this is from. Remnant of the Chelsea goalkeeper where he played most of his football. He was always wearing headgear. No idea why.
I think it was because once he was in a car crash and... yeah.
Is that a true story, or are you just making that up on the spot?
Oh, that's what I assume it'd be.
It's pretty plausible.
Yeah.
Maybe he just didn't like the cold breeze on his head.
Maybe.
Laura sends it downfield now in France. They've got a chance to send it in, but it's brilliantly stolen away. And the attack snuffed out by the Croatian defender, Imver Šlako. But France, they'll have a throw in on the edge of the penalty box, left-hand side of the field through the hands of Hernandez. But stolen straight away by Croatia, who boot it downfield. And France, they've got it on halfway now, just reassessing their options. Sending it up to the right-hand side through the boot of Pavard. He does a little shimmy, but decides there's absolutely nothing on for him. So he sends it back to his goalkeeper, and Loris, captain of this French team. He's been around a heck of a long time, has Loris, and he boots it downfield. But it's been stolen by Croatia once again. And they've got a chance to attack now. Slightly tripped up, but nothing called by the referee in France. They've got it on halfway. Just at their back three, Jake has a big yawn as he's sick of this back three kicking the ball around.
Yes, well, if you see around the stadium, although it is the FIFA World Cup Final, a few empty seats every now and then, which is awkward to see.
I think you're looking at the press boxes, which...
Actually, in fact, I'm looking at the French fans wearing French jerseys because they look like seats.
Oh, it's like the Gabba in Australia.
Yes.
Except it's the reverse.
Yes, exactly. Oh, here we go. Not quite. The French just putting a kick through there, and of course, Bradley Richardson talking about the Loris before, distant cousin of the Lorax. So, he's good to see him out there today. Vladimir Putin as well in the stands.
Well, the Lorax is away, saving the trees in Thneedville. His cousin's doing the job on the football pitch, saving the goals.
Yeah, good job, Loris. Crash with the ball at their disposal. Just patient at the back there.
You could play a heck of a game of chess on that Croatian jersey.
Amen, sister, amen. They threw ball there, and now Croatia around 30 metres out. Wanted to approach that box and put another kick through, but straight into the in goal. So we'll have a goal kick, and Loris will pump the shit out of it.
Make his cousin proud, but getting back to the Croatian jersey, it's checkered red and white on the shirt. You could play chess, you could play checkers. Heck, you could even cook a meal on that. I have no idea why, but it looks pretty hot, so maybe you could fry an egg.
Just checking in there with Liam G. Johnson. How's the game going for you, in your own opinion?
I'm thoroughly entertained.
As you know, Liam G. Johnson's pretty pumped for the game.
His input for tonight has been sensational.
Hey, it's early in the morning.
Yes,
it's very early.
He's well, football's a sport, and as you can tell... Oh, here we go. Here's an opportunity for Croatia. Here's a real opportunity for Croatia. Puts the kick through, and snuffed out pretty early, as Bradley Richardson liked to say. Snuffed out, and the French kick it dead.
I'll tell you what, if there's ever a snuffed out attack, that was a snuffed out attack. Even in pretty good clearance too, manages to force a throw-in rather than a corner. As Strinic, number 3, wearing the 3 jersey tonight, and he'll have a chance to throw it in. Pogba just getting a bit angry, the French defender. But nonetheless, Croatia, they'll send it back to their defenders. Nothing on in the box. Through the boot of Vršlako. Croatia at the back now. Just sending it past the halfway. Looking to make some forward movements. They found a bit of space on the flanks so far this evening. Especially the left-hand one. As a player goes down clutching his face, the referee comes running over and is like, mate, I know what you're talking about. Do you want some of this bald cream too?
Yeah. Well, ironically, actually, he got the player who's down. He got stood on his foot, and so he's holding his face, and it's a sore one for him.
Oh yeah, no, it's a leg injury, so he is holding his face. I think that's how football works.
So how are you holding up, Liam G. Johnson?
You're not too bad. I've got another joke for you, actually.
Yeah, go on.
One. How do you brainwash a Frenchman?
Oh, how do you?
Fill his underpants with water.
I like that one, actually.
You get it? You get it?
No, I think I get it.
You got it.
I think so.
Their brains in their ass.
Yeah.
Their ass.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, is that what it means?
Yeah.
I just thought they put the undies on their head.
Oh, I mean, you could be right.
Yeah, you never know.
It's possible. Well, it is France, that's right.
You never know what partying after they win a World Cup final could lead to. As the ball sent through upfield by the French team, but headed away by the Croatian player, straight back to the advancing Goraud. But he loses it once again. This Croatian defence, they've been strong so far in this first 16 minutes of the match. France just over halfway now through the boot of Hernandez. He sends it into the box. Straight up in the air, resulting header out to the wide. Player on the French hand flag just outside the box. He advances in, crosses it. The ball's loose, but it falls to a Croatian defender's foot. And they manage to clear it, but it's still in on the right-hand side now. And stolen away beautifully by Perisic. And stolen away back once again. And the Croatian player has sent the French player diving forward. And the referee calls a free kick. And, well, Croatia, they're not happy with that. First argument for the referee tonight, Jake. That's number one on the counter.
Yeah, well, actually, let's be real. This referee looks like a tank.
I wouldn't want to mess with him in the dark alley.
No. A lot of referees in any sports looks really quite weak. This referee from Argentina looks like he's grown up in a rough neighbourhood, and he is an absolute beast.
Maybe it's just steroids.
I mean, look at them. He's got shoulders wider than a bus.
Griezmann ready to take this kick. France's first opportunity to actually get the ball in the box with a decent chance of scoring a goal.
Yeah, no shots on target so far in today's game, but this may well be the best chance that France have to put a goal on the board 17 minutes in.
Shades of the Trippier kick showing on this one. It's curved in. It's over top, and it's a goal to France. Out of nowhere, their first opportunity of the match. Griezmann, he's shocked. Croatia was absolutely flabbergasted. And France, they're on one.
And my $5 is safe.
Well,
For
Liam
now.
G. Johnson about to make his $5 into $15. The header in. Oh, well, they were caught napping. And I tell you what, it almost caught us by surprise. The commentary box couldn't even believe the ball went in. But
it was an own goal by the looks of it. The Croatian defender looked to try and get up and header it over top, but all he could manage was to header it into the goal. And I said, shades of Trippier from England, almost a picture perfect encapsulation of the exact same goal. And 17, Mandzukic from Croatia, the villain there, and the French, they're already partying in the stands. But we saw what partying led to for the English team last time. They ended up losing to Croatia. They've got a mountain to climb now to get back into this match. Or is it an earth pimple? Find out on the Charlie Foxtrot episode number 4.
yeah, well, Croatia's chance just on the live win probability, 9%. It's gone down to now 69% probability to France to win this final and 22% draw. Well, Croatia, it's still a long way out here, but Croatia certainly in the back foot early.
70-odd minutes to play in Russia and Moscow. Awesome World Cup so far as Croatia. They look to send it forward quickly and try and get back even Stevens as quickly as they can. And it's stolen on the right-hand side as they come through. Taken down by the French player was the advancing Croatian. The referee says, here's a free kick and a chance for you to replicate the success of what just happened for the French team.
Yeah, well, France, right on their opportunity. You saw it in the last game. They didn't need the possession, but what they did need is a sniff, and that is all they had through Antoine Griezmann. And he puts it in the back of the net, well, helped out by the Croatian player as well. They've got 10% less of the possession so far in this opening 20 minutes of the final.
Modric to take the free kick. Right-hand side of the field towards the sideline in line with the edge of the penalty box. 2 men in the French wall holding their family jewels, protecting their chance to have kids in the future. Modric, referee blows his whistle and it comes. Headed towards goal, but well over top. Acres of space from the header of Vida, the man with one hell of a ponytail in Croatia. That's one more attack gone that they can't score off. 21 minutes gone now in this matchup. Loris, he'll have the job of booting it back downfield. He'll be happy with his team's start. Hasn't had to make a save yet, but he knows he's going to get a few pearlers his way tonight that he's going to have to stop.
Yes, indeed. Well, a lot of diplomats here, important people in this grandstand for the World Cup Final, Will Smith. I don't know who Will Smith is, but someone said his name was there.
Jaden Smith was there too.
Who's he?
Will Smith's son.
Who's Will?
I don't know.
Smith?
Oh no, I think Will's a man in black.
Oh,
I think he wears like a black a bit.
somewhat
Is he
racist.
black?
No. Oh yeah. Well, that's
Should
besides the point.
should
though.
Chief Research Google him?
Google Will Smith
Will
famous movies.
Smith.
Croatia, they have the throw in after the clearance stolen by France, but the referee says, you ain't having that. Waves his finger at the French player in Croatia. They'll have a chance to boot it once again. Just calming things down, trying to get themselves a maintained presence in this match once again. It's been all them so far, besides that one almost fluke attack from France. It's France, they've got a breakaway, but perfect slide tackle by Modric. He saves the day for his Croatian team and leads to a counter-attack by Rakitic down the left-hand side of the field, and he earns his team a free kick about 10-15 odd metres outside the box, left-hand side of the field. Pavard, the villain on that occasion.
Yeah, look, there's been a lot of ill-discipline by France so far. 7 fouls against them and just the 3 fouls against Croatia. So they're needing to settle themselves down, or else they'll have some problems with maybe a lack of numbers later on in the game.
You'd expect the referee maybe to have a little bit of a word with them shortly. Loris, he'll be amping his team up, telling them to hold on. Only 67 more minutes left in this match as Croatia swing it in. Headed away by Loris as he goes somersaulting over his own player. And France, they have it just outside the penalty box as they launch a counter-attack, but miskicked by France. And Croatia, they've got a chance to swing it in. And it comes, and it's well over to a diving Croatian player who just boots it horribly. Does Rakitic. And France, something's happened here. The referee not happy with what's going on.
Yeah, just the French player holding the Croatian player back there. Referee getting a real mouthful serving from both teams today.
He's got a bit of a wiggle in the finger going on so far.
Yeah, I'd be scared of it. If a referee wiggled his finger like that, I'd be scared.
I'll tell you what, I said I wouldn't meet him on a dark alley. I wouldn't want to meet him in a light alley either.
I would, or a medium lit alley as well.
Or just anywhere in general.
Yes, to be honest.
Loris, he boots it downfield. France lucky not to give away another free kick, as it's once again stolen by the French team. But their attack is resulting in nothing as they try and through ball it down the left-hand side, and it's booted away by Croatia. And France, they'll have a throw in.
Got a guest in the crowd today as well in our own very studio. Giraffe, the rapper from Auckland in New Zealand. Giraffe, he's sitting alongside us in the commentary box. So good props
famous musician is Giraffe.
Yeah, props to you, Giraffe.
You might get a bit of a mixed track from him coming up on a Charlie Foxtrot episode. Not sure which one, but we're going to try and convince him. He's a bit shy of his talents. But nonetheless, Croatia, they're not, as they're in a World Cup final, and they've got a chance to get themselves even Stevens as they boot it downfield, but it goes straight back where it came from.
Yeah, we talked about big bucks in the semi-final of France versus Belgium. A lot of players around here are earning some big bucks as well.
The referee's probably earning some big bucks too. That's how we can afford the hair treatment.
Yes, and I tell you what, Liam G. Johnson will be getting some big bucks if France can win. How about those big bucks?
How's your bet shaping up?
Oh, it's looking all right at the moment. I've got $5 on France to win. I'll make $10, $15 in total. I'll get back.
Big bucks.
Big bucks.
Big bucks.
That's a pretty big. My mum's currently in the losing stakes at the moment. She has Croatia in her work office sweepstakes, so I'm hoping that money comes home to buy myself some bacon. Liz, if you're listening to this, bring the bacon home, would you?
I think even the likes of Elon Musk would be jealous of the amount of money I'll be making shortly.
Oh, there's some big bucks. I know Elon Musk loves himself some big bucks, but he couldn't imagine any big bucks like Liam's going to be making.
Yeah, Liam G. Johnson, such big bucks.
Big bucks. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah, as well, back to the game, and France with the possession. course.
Great call.
Yes, I
Great
know
call.
the French typically not too happy to hold on to the ball. Just take their opportunities when given to them and strike when the opportunity arises. Although here's an opportunity for Croatia, Bradley.
Yet another free kick given away. And the yellow card comes straight out of the pocket by the Argentinian referee.
Yep, indeed. Yellow card to France. And the trip, I think it was by Kante from France. Tripped over Perisic, and there we go. So he'll have to have a bit of a slap on the wrist. And
Nola Kante. Nigerian descent, I believe.
do you know it?
I'm pretty sure.
You sure? How
I think
sure?
I saw it on the news once.
Okay. Well, here we go. It's going to be Radic to take the free kick from a fair way out too.
And the ball comes towards the right-hand side of the penalty box deep. It's tossed up in the air. No one seems to want to get rid of it. Shot by Croatia. What a goal! He's threaded the French defenders from nowhere. And just like that, it is one apiece. Absolutely amazing.
What the hell just happened?
Well. It's 1-1. 28 minutes into the game. And those quads have proven, that's just incredible. From the free kick, that is a planned attack.
France just didn't seem to want to get rid of the ball out of the box. They had two opportunities to do so. It ended up falling for the Croatian player, and he pixel perfect kicked it past the goalkeeper into the right-hand side of the goal. You don't get much better than that.
Yeah, that's a goal that will go down in the history books for Perisic of Croatia. Gets it past the keeper, gets it through the French defence at a moment that he will remember for the rest of his life. He scored a goal in the FIFA World Cup Final to equalise against France 28 minutes in. And my goodness, what a planned attack from the free kick to go wide and then go back in. You saw the runner go early and come back in. And Ivan Perisic is the man who will have his name edged in glory for Croatia, certainly, if they can win this match from here.
France, they send it deep off the kickoff and they'll earn themselves a throw-in deep on the right-hand side of the field. Pavard, the man to take it. He's up from his defensive normal position. Can't find anyone just yet. He sends it into the box to his French player, but it falls for the Croatian boot. He'll send it downfield. Nonetheless, France, they'll have another chance to attack, try and score a counter goal, but they send it back to Loris instead. They say, here's a bit of a stretch for your leg. As there's a runaway by France, but just offside, the assistance flag comes up. Oh, that would have been dangerous for Croatia. But well and truly offside was the French player.
Yeah, he started offside, and although a big call, he's made it early. Chucks the flag up, and France denied there.
One apiece now here in Moscow. Vladimir Putin watching on from the crowd. As Croatia, they've got on halfway now. Just relieved to be back even Stevens. That mountain is just, or earth pimple as Liam liked to call it, is back level pegging. I can't speak. It's 3:30 in the morning. I'm getting tired and we've got to be awake for at least another 3 hours.
Yeah, my face is slightly numb at this point.
Yes, my voice has also gone very croaky.
Oh, that makes for a good commentator voice though.
Oh, yes, indeed.
I wish I had your talent.
Past half an hour in this match, Croatia, they've got it back with their defenders, but almost stolen by France. In fact, no, it won't be stolen in Croatia. They've got a chance to launch a counter-attack. Through ball, but just too much behind that. And a bit of a shoulder charge as Perisic, the glory taker from Croatia, fights for the ball, but he'll lose the battle, much like Japan did in World War II. Same with Germany. And France, they'll have a throw in and they'll come out victors in the end.
Well, you know the French, they're always retreating, Bradley.
Yeah, then they find a way to somehow come out on top.
Yeah, piggyback.
Yeah.
They piggyback.
Not quite like the Italians.
No.
Well,
The Italians, they're in it till the end.
That's
well,
a whole
actually, no,
nother
they
story.
didn't even make this one. But like World War II, probably.
well, Croatia didn't hear about that until it was over. So France had sort of won up on that.
Yeah, so France, if this was World War II, they'd be winning in this matchup. Croatia, not much of an army, but their soccer team is probably going to put up a better fight. It's 1-1 in this matchup. Probably one more than what the Croatian army could muster in World War II.
Well, an exciting start to this FIFA World Cup final here in Moscow. The host nation, Russia, providing a good platform for the world to watch the beautiful game in Croatia. Near the box, the right-hand side of the field, Brandy Richardson. They throw it on in, and it's the man in yellow, the big orange man, I should say yellow man, of Lores will boot the shit out of it, and it's gone way down the other end, off someone's head as well, so France will get the goal kick. In fact, it's Croatia, I apologise, will get the goal kick.
No, it was headed poorly by Vida, and he sent it out for a corner kick for France, their first of the match. Sorry to correct you, Jake. You did get something wrong for the first time in your life.
Yes, I know, actually. That's never happened before.
Are you okay?
Are you coping?
No, I'm going to have to go and cry, actually.
Well, I'll commentate this corner. France, they've got almost everyone up in the box. Probably the whole country would be willing to be in there trying to score a goal.
Well, you're right. All 60.1 million jokes.
I reckon they could fill it in. Griezmann, the hero from the first goal. He's got the duty to swing it on in. Here it comes. Oh, and it's perilously close. France, they're appealing for a handball. Not given by the referee. Interesting to see if this ends up going upstairs. Everyone's surrounding them. Rakitic, he's in there. Flailing claws, though. And we are indeed going upstairs.
Well, it seems they put the ball on the wrong side of the post, Bradley.
Yeah, it's meant to go
In
the goal.
between them.
And
Not,
it has, in fact, come off the
Oh,
Croatian
wow.
hand. And it looks like we're going to have a penalty to France. This is big in the matchup. Almost a given goal these days in a game of football.
well, I can't
France,
wait to
they-
be in the lead again.
They knew instantly. They went appealing to the referee. As we take another look, it's gone straight off the Croatian hand. And he sent it out by the player.
Well, it's just not good enough, is it?
No, it's not. You're right there, Liam G. Johnson.
In fact, we are going upstairs. The calls come late, so the referee will go jogging over to the sideline, and he'll have a look at it as we take a look inside the TMO booth. Jake, you're a bit of a TMO fan. Talk us through this one.
Yes, the referee obviously now has to go and review the footage himself at the TV screen, especially set up right outside the tunnel. So the possible penalty review by the Argentinian referee. He's run right to the halfway line off the field behind the assistant referees or the substitution referees bench, and now he's reviewing that footage, asking those people to help him out that are the video assistant referees, and he's currently having a look at that. He's got some good footage of all this stuff here, and looking for possible offsides as well for what I believe to be France, if there's such a possible thing.
Well, none of the French players touch the ball, so that's not going to happen. Decision looks like it's imminent. Been impressed with the referee so far. Hasn't taken any slack or shit from the players. He's been stern, and that's what we need in a soccer match.
Well, Brandy, here he comes. He's made the call, and here we go.
Penalty to France.
Penalty to France. Handball against Croatia, and this is France's opportunity to strike back against the goal that came from Perisic.
He went from hero to zero, scoring a goal, now giving away a penalty. Big moment in this match as we approach getting close to half-time. France, if they could take a lead in, they'll be elated, and you can only help but feel of a bit of a dejection. If you're in that Croatian team, Emmanuel Macron, he's standing up. The blazer's off. He's pumped up for this one.
Yes, Emmanuel Macron, he's taken his blazer off, as Richardson said, and he's leaning over his glass-catted balcony there to show his nerves of this goal. It's incredibly important, which may well be a goal that will see Antoine Griezmann get a second for the match. A player that's been very prevalent in this match and, of course, in this FIFA World Cup.
Croatia, they're still trying to plead their somewhat fleeting case to the referee. The decision's been made. It's not changing now. Subasic, the man tasked with the duty of stopping this one. For some reason, I get the feeling that Liz, the power of Liz, my mother, the sweepstakes, are going to be with Croatia, and this kick is somehow not going to find its way in the goal.
Will there be a more important goal for these two players in their lives?
No,
I doubt
there
it.
won't be.
Anton Griezmann,
Look, the tension is killing me.
Subasic in the goal keep. The referee waving the players aside. The ball is set. Griezmann is set. Subasic is set. And the whistle is blown. Here he goes. He strikes the ball and it's through and into the back of the net.
Like a sausage in a hallway.
Griezmann will be edged into the glory books of FIFA World Cup history. 2 goals in the final. France lead 2-1. And the hopes of Croatia are shattered for the time being. France celebrate 2-1. They are back in the lead.
2 opportunistic goals for Griezmann. The first one a header off a Croatian head. The second one coming from a penalty. But he's taken the most of his opportunities in Croatia. They've just got to apply themselves back again in this matchup and try and get things even once again. That mountain or earth pimple, as Liam loves to say and has been harking on about, and you can hear on the Charlie Foxtrot bit.ly/TCFPOD. It is France 2, Croatia 1.
Liam G. Johnson, how does it feel now?
I'm feeling happy.
Your bet's back on.
My bet is back on.
And Liz's sweepstakes, they're off at the moment.
Well, they are.
I bet you she's sweating in bed on this one.
Someone's got to win.
She's never won a sweepstakes in her life.
Well, I don't think today's going to be the day.
I think it might be.
No, I doubt it.
Although I think she got 3rd place in a Melbourne Cup one once.
Oh, here we go, Croatia.
Perisic
Good save.
with a chance to equal it up straight away, but just couldn't get enough power behind the shot. Good start again from Croatia. They look dangerous when they get close, but it's just been 2 lapses of almost bad luck, you'd have to say, that's cost them so far and led to the 2 goals for Griezmann. As that Laura sent it downfield to his French player. He goes forward, swings it into the box, but straight to the Croatian defenders, and they'll get rid of it through the boot of Vishlako. And downfield, Hernandez.
Oh, another foul against France. Well, they're really starting to rack up now. Another yellow card. And this time, it's Hernandez who gets the yellow card. So, 2 players from France on the warnings now. Lucas Hernandez this time.
Croatia, they'll get a chance. 5 minutes left in this match to score a goal.
Well, the first half, you should say there, Bradley.
Yeah, sorry.
And Croatia, they'll have the ball, holding it at the defenders, just floating it around on the outside. Subasic, I think actually, in fact, it was Perisic, I should say, just working it back to the defenders, and Croatia just wanting to have a stable platform to work from. I don't think there could be anything better for Croatia than to go into the break at 2-2 and to come back for that second half and work from an even platform.
France, they'll get a throw-in just outside their own goal line. Croatia taking it into touch. Bad challenge from Hernandez. He's come in to try and slide tackle the ball away, but he's ended up shouldering the French player as another Croatian player goes down. Loud ringing from the crowd, but not given this time. As Croatia, they've got the ball again back through. Subasic, who misses the ball when he goes to kick it. Heart would have been in the mouth there, but stops it before it goes into the goal quite calmly. Crisis averted.
That's got to be embarrassing.
That would be very embarrassing if an own goal by missing the ball when you kick it. Like Glenn Moss by...
How many people are watching this?
I remember at moment the 2010 World Cup where Glenn Moss went to kick it, missed it, and had to result in a brilliant save. Moments like that I look back fondly on. It's the only second time New Zealand made it to a World Cup. As passionate New Zealanders, we hold that highly in regard.
Well, they'll start off with the kick. Croatia get this game underway. Of course, referee blowing his whistle. Someone went to the deck, so we'll start again with a free kick.
Modric to take this one once again, earning the big bucks at Real Madrid, of course. Ex-teammate of Cristiano Ronaldo. He swings it into the box. It looks ominous. Headed off the Croatian player into no man's land. Shot! And it's out for a corner. Lovren kicked it straight into the French defender and it ricocheted over for a corner from the left-hand side of the field. Second best result Croatia could have hoped for from that one.
Yeah, well, Croatia, the shot was on, opportunity was there, but still a chance to put pressure on this French outfit.
2-1 the scoreline. And it comes low. And it's out once again by France. Umtiti, the man, booting that one away. And we just have an exact repeat of the exact same corner. And it comes. It's higher this time. It's loose. It's in no man's land once again. And France, they find a way to actually get rid of it this time. And it comes straight back down the field by Croatia. And it comes on the left-hand side. No offside called. And there's a French player down in the box. And it's gone out for another corner. Pogba kicking it out. And that French player, it's number 5, Umtiti. He is down and clutching his... Almost looks like his nuts, so he probably got hit in the face.
Yes.
Was it his nuts or his knee?
I think it's a bit of everything.
He might have taken a knee to the nuts.
That's a good point.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
needs to stretch out.
Our injury expert, ex-paramedicine Liam Johnson, 29 concussions, not first game All Black.
Yeah, well, either way, knees and nuts, they both hurt a lot when they're hit. Nuts tend to hurt more when they're hit with knees than knees do with nuts.
Well, they're all connected
They are.
by the same
The
body.
nut bone's connected to the knee bone.
Yes.
And the knee bone's connected to the hip bone, and the hip bone's connected to the shoulder bone, and the shoulder bone's connected to the other shoulder bone, and Umtiti hurt all of them.
Yes, indeed. Well, but of stats, the French, they've only had taken one shot in general play, of course. Croatia, 6 with 2 on target. The French shot was on target as well. So, yet again, the possession statistic, Bradley, 33% from the French, 67 for Croatia. They're just wanting to hold back and take those opportunities when they arise, France.
Umtiti forced off the field. Kimpembe, he'll come on as the corner's taken. And it comes and it escapes everyone and will go out the other side of the goal for a goal kick for Loris, and he'll get a chance to relieve his team's pressure as we have 3 minutes of added time. So we'll play through to 48 minutes in this first half. Chance for Croatia to snatch a late goal and head into the sheds. Level pegging.
Yes, well, Kante Hernandez on the yellow card from France. Remember, as you see on our screen, those are the 2 that have been yellow carded. France, although ahead, they haven't had the same amount of opportunities that Croatia have had themselves. Beautiful night here in Moscow for the FIFA World Cup Final. A little cloud overhead, but a glorious night nonetheless.
Interesting tactics applied by this French team. It was the same in the semi-final. Not much possession, but just finding the goals when it matters the most and when the opportunity comes. But stolen straight away by Croatia. They send it downfield, but a bad touch off the chest by Mandzukic, and it goes straight to Loris, and he'll have a chance to clear it downfield once again. 39% of possession to France, 71 to Croatia now. It's getting 61. Sorry, it's a one-sided matchup in terms of shots and possession, but France, they find themselves ahead. Croatia, they've got it inside their own penalty box, just outside, I should say. Vishlarko, back to Strinic, out to Perisic, the hero of the match so far. He sends it up to his own player on halfway, but stolen straight away by France. Counter-attack up the middle, but the kick once again, too much Weet-Bix for breakfast, and it's gone out for a goal kick, and Subasic will get his chance to boot it downfield.
Yeah, we're looking at about 30 seconds left in this first half. Of course, added time, 3 minutes, around 30 seconds to go. The free kick's going to come to Croatia as well. Bit of ruffle tumble there by France, and the referee, the Argentinian referee, blows the whistle. So 20 seconds to go for Croatia. Croatia with the ball still now going out. So you'd expect that they will not have much time to go once the ball comes back in. France are the team to kick it out, and a bit of holding there by none other than Strinic, but the referee, as soon as, in fact, the penalty, the free kick comes from the referee. So France will have the ball. As soon as this is kicked up into the air, I assume we'll go and have a halftime break.
Indeed it is. Referee blows halftime. We'll head into the sheds. We'll get ourselves some orange slices. Of course, this matchup brought to you by the Charlie Foxtrot. Head to bit.ly/TCFPOD. Check out the latest episodes. We've also got episode 4 coming this week on Tuesday. Episode 5, the first one to be filmed the week after. A lot to look forward to, a lot of conversation. Jake and Liam, they have a domestic argument with each other, which involves clarification from the Mayor of Taupo. That's something certainly to look forward to.
Yep, well, here in Moscow, referee prevalent in this first half of the final, Anton Griezmann and Mandzukic, I should say, with the own goal. So France 2 and Croatia through Perisic. The one goal for them, 2-1. France leading in the final of the FIFA World Cup. Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back. The second half, the FIFA World Cup Final here, Pyjama, live on YouTube. Well, Bradley, the first half, it's been exciting.
Yeah, 2 somewhat opportunistic goals from France. 1 absolute pearler from Croatia. Of course, an own goal, 1 coming off a hand kick of a penalty for France. Perisic, he nailed home an absolute belter to leave the score at 2-1 to France. 45 minutes minimum left in this matchup. 45 minutes for Croatia to find some equal pegging and try and bring home their first ever World Cup. France, they're going for their second. They're 45 minutes away from glory.
We're about to get back into it. The players are set, the referee's blown his whistle, and the kickoff has taken place. France with the ball. They kick it down toward the area of the field they want to be playing in. So, Croatia putting the pressure on, but France still with the ball and trying to play safe here, but Croatia putting a bit of pressure on, and too much pressure forced the foul.
First ever own goal in a World Cup final earlier. Not really his own fault, just unlucky header. Can't put the blame on the Croatian player. Just the leaves didn't fall in the right places for him. Nonetheless, Croatia, they've got to break up downfield. Across it comes on the right-hand side. Through ball, a chance to swing it in. And Loris, he'll pounce and dive on top of it and snuff out any attack from the big bucks of the Croatian attackers.
Yeah, the big bucks. Really in their big bucks today, the Croatian boys. And, of course, Liam G. Johnson, assistant commentator here, will be getting some big bucks if he wins France one day, you, Liam.
Oh, yeah, I'm installed to win $10.
Far out. Big bucks.
Shot from France. Griezmann all the way from the other end of the field, but straight to the hands of Subasic, and France's almost second shot on target in general play in the match. Quite a stunning statistic when you look at the scoreline of them being up by 1 goal with 2.
These two teams, France have had to travel from France to get to the game.
Oh,
and,
that's a big journey.
Croatia coming from Croatia. So a big journey for both these two teams.
Yep, just across the pond in Europe. Not that far in reality, but a long distance for us, especially since we're from New Zealand. So if you add up the distance from New Zealand to Croatia and France then to Russia for both teams, that's a long way.
That's huge.
Well, Russia's quite big too, isn't it?
Yep.
So,
Through ball from Croatia, shot on goal, and it's Loris who comes up with the save. Everything's happened out of nowhere. Rebic, he's ended up with the ball with no one around him. Excellent pass that he received, and Loris here to have a diving save, send it over the top, and Modric, he'll have a chance to swing it on in from the right-hand side of the field from a corner.
Yeah, well, if he didn't put a hand to that, Loris, we would have been looking at 2-2. The corner comes.
It's deep in the box. It's headed forward. No one seems to want to get rid of it. It was just a death touch by Croatia that sent it out for a goal kick. Rebic, he couldn't quite control it after the near perfect shot beforehand. Hands on head by the Croatian fans. Every missed opportunity, they just get more and more nervous. And I get more and more nervous because Liz, she might not be bringing home the bacon of the sweepstake.
Yeah, Liam G. Johnson, of course, the contrary person to that, of course. $10 on the line for Liam G. Johnson.
well, I'll be bringing home lots of bacon.
About 5 streaks.
$10 worth.
You could shout us bacon with that
I don't
money.
know about that.
Can you eat bacon or has it got gluten in it?
No, I can eat bacon.
Oh, that's good
It's
then.
got bacon in it.
What is bacon made out of?
Pigs.
Oh,
It's like ham but thicker.
okay.
Oh, something's happened. Oh.
Oh, that Croatia, they've sent a ball downfield and Loris has had to come up and header it away from the diving shot at the Croatian attacker. Excellent save in the end, but that was dangerous for a moment as it's stolen once again by Croatia on midfield. Left-hand side of the field, but the through ball has been stolen away. Croatia come once again inside the box. Couldn't quite make the pass to his teammate. Intercepted by France. They boot it downfield, but it's gone straight into touch. Croatia, they'll have another chance to attack, and they've been on fire the first 5 minutes of this second half.
Yeah, Croatia taking their opportunities. created them themselves too. France just holding back, being patient, waiting for the opportunities to come, and then pouncing on them. Croatia, they're making their own.
Modric forces a corner after stealing the ball away from the French player. He'll swing it on in once again. And you've got to expect something to break soon. This French team, it's a bad corner in the end. Shot from the Croatian player after the clearance. And it's well wide, and Loris, he's had a good night so far. Reasonably good night, I should say, only having one goal on the sheet. And he'll get a chance to boot it downfield, relieve some of this pressure that Croatia has managed to build up.
Yeah, Croatia. Possession statistic, 66% of the ball has been theirs in this game so far. Ball's gone out. Croatia. Well, here's a chance for Croatia as well. Just heading down their side of the field, but heading away. But checkers is what they're playing with today. Croatia, apparently they've been playing a bit of chess on the jerseys as warm-up to their tactical sort of play that they're going to be doing out here in the game. You know, they're moving some kings around and moving some queens and knocking off this, that, and the other. So, some relativity to soccer there and, you know, Croatia football.
Love your commentary there, Jake. Maybe they're playing a bit of chess. We don't know. They've got the ball, an attacking opportunity now to Croatia. Up, send it towards the right-hand side to Rebic. Stolen away by Matuidi. He sends it straight back to a Croatian player in Croatia. They're just outside the box now. And it comes, but it's a bad cross into the box and it's straight to the French player who boots it downfield. Creates an opportunity for a counter-attack. Up the right-hand side now. And chance. Oh, and it's been brilliantly saved by Subasic. Had to make it, otherwise it was headed for a goal. But nonetheless, Modric will end up with it on the right-hand side of the field. As there is a streaker. There's two of them. There's three of them. There's four streakers on the field.
Well,
stupid stuff here, although it's damn entertaining.
Yes, well, they want their moment of glory. They probably should have done it in a different time, maybe toward the end of the game. To be honest, if I was going to do this, that's exactly what I'd do. Anyway, they've probably ruined their lives because of it, because they're probably going to owe $100,000 fine or something.
They're probably going to end up in a Russian jail too, which I would not want to be in.
So they may have got their glory, but nevertheless, they have probably ruined their lives with that life decision.
Well, they're all wearing suits, so it makes me wonder if they were trying to protest something, because that would not surprise me.
Yes, of course.
Or they all had too much Russian vodka.
Liam, if you could get on the Twitter sphere and maybe find out what's happened, stuff updates maybe.
Oh, yep.
Find out
We'll have a look, see.
If there's any meaning behind that, because we're certainly not going to get a replay on TV. As the old drop of the ball takes place and a fight over it, and Croatia, they end up with it and they send it back, and we try and play with level heads once again after the streaker incident. 4 of them on the field, so at least they went all out. Stolen instantly away by France, then stolen instantly back by Croatia. They have it just outside the box, left-hand side of the field. Bad through ball from Croatia, straight to the French player, straight back to the Croatian player. And Croatia, they've got it outside the front of the box, swung in, over the top of Loris. In fact, he just manages to get a fingertip to it to send it wide and out for a corner. But he's gone down, grasping his hand, and straight back up again.
Yeah, the awkward part, I tell you, about the pitch invaders is the fact that you look around the sort of circumference of the field, you can see security guards that are legitimately half a metre shoulder to shoulder the whole way around the field in green. And it's pretty crazy to think that two people can get through it.
There's four of them.
Four
Four of them can get through it. You'd have to think they were probably accredited to be where they were, past security, or managed to even sneak in. But
Maybe there was a diversion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Be
that's what
interesting
I'd
to
do.
see how that all happened. I'm just trying to find some updates on it now. Jake, if you could take over the commentary for about
Yeah, well,
however long it
as
takes me.
As we see, it's a dominated. It'd be daunting to get through there. The French with the ball. Few headers. They're playing a bit of a juggling game, this French team at the moment. Header again by the French. Toward the goal they go this time. Working it toward the box. And people are fumbling all over the place. But nevertheless, the referee blows the whistle. And there's been more security being pouring out onto the field as well. So this has become a very tight ship around Moscow at the moment. As someone's probably not too happy. Croatia, they'll have the ball. French kicked it out on accident. So El Accidente means that Croatia will have the ball. Kick it to the right-hand side of the field. And now Croatia, well, through the left-hand side of the field, I should say, they have the ball. Moving it toward their goal on the right-hand side. Oljic. And now Zolko having a run, this Croatian team. They're needing a goal. 2 to get ahead and force this French team out of the World Cup final. French kick it through, and now Croatia booted into touch on safety ground. So Antoine Griezmann, the man that was trying to get through there, well, a man who has had a hell of a lot of fame attached to his name now is Antoine Griezmann.
Substitution being made. Zonzi has made his way onto the field for France. He's taking off. Can't quite remember who it was. My eyes are deceiving me. I'll get
Kante.
Kante. Thanks, Jake. You could have filled in before I started having no idea.
I was yawning at the time.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Carry on.
I was asleep.
Well, welcome back.
Well, look, I've had a
There's
look.
a soccer game
I've had a
going
look
on.
on the internet, and it would seem that Germany has arrived at the FIFA World Cup. There must have been the streakers, because I had a look, and that was the latest update. Also, the cup is there, if that helps. I don't think it does, though.
No.
Sorry.
Thanks for your research, Lam.
That's
Yeah,
all right.
thanks, Lam. That was really good of you, man.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
Once again, there's a football match on.
Hey, lots
We're-
of people in yellow around the edge there.
That's security.
Oh.
So we're questioning how they actually got onto the field.
Yeah, they won't be earning their big bucks today. The security about their big bucks.
Well, they look like almost in uniform of some sort.
What, like a security
There was a
uniform,
shot of one of
perhaps?
the ladies.
Oh, here we go. Big shot. Trying to cool that round in on goal, but taken away by the French goalkeeper Lores. 57 minutes gone in the game so far. 12 minutes.
Wow, he did the silly salmon there, didn't he?
The halftime break.
He jumped, fell on his face, and then yelled at the ref about it.
This was all the referee's fault.
It was.
Yes, all the
Because he
referee's
wasn't in the way.
fault. Yes,
He
exactly.
couldn't blame anyone. Because he's French.
Stupid ref.
No, the French person.
Yes,
is
stupid French.
And, yeah.
Here you go, Croatia. It's a one-on-one. Trying
Wow.
to curl around and work some magic. Was the attacker on the far side from Croatia, but he couldn't do anything. And so the ball's gone out. Bounces into touch. Perisic, the man who couldn't quite link up. Hernandez will be the man to throw it in from France. And Vladimir Putin, Emmanuel Macron, sitting side by side there in the stands, watching on of this great match that will go down in the history books. France and Croatia, the World Cup final, and here's a chance. France approaching the box now. Shimmy and footwork goes this French team, and inside the box they are. Griezmann, now the strike comes in. They go again.
Oh.
It's gone into the back of the net. And France are edging ahead. Pogba.
What a goal by France. The deflection fell for the player, and he booted it through the outside the grasp of Subasic. And France, they're 3. Croatia 1, and the game looks like it might be headed for defeat.
Look, I think it's possible that my bet is safe at this point. Because Because, yeah.
Yep, well, trying to commentate the replay of the final. Just the shimmy go. They were around the box. The right-hand side of it. The first shot came by Pogba. Was deflected straight in to one of his own players. And then that created the goal. That created the room to move. Just curled it round. Found the opening. And Pogba gets it through the keeper. Gets it over the line and through the goal. Hits the net. And France are now edging closer to their second World Cup victory. Their fans know it. Their president knows it. And they're all happy and all smiles now here in Moscow. Paul Pogba, the man who will get his name on the score sheet.
Absolute scenes in Moscow. The French coach Deschamps, he's elated with his team. He's starting to sniff some glory like a well-trained dog. Just some update on the streakers. We had a couple of mentions. Some people are saying they look like Russian police uniforms. Others are saying they look like flight attendants. While others are saying it could have been something to do with LGBT pride. I'll keep you updated as more information comes in.
Yeah, well, there's nothing really better than to protest at the biggest sporting event in the world. The French on the attack again. And here we go. Tries to curl it in. And tries to header it in. And my goodness me, this is getting close. The pressure really coming in on France now. In on Croatia, I should say. Looking at this, Bradley, look at that. Coming round, curling it, trying to header it in. The Croatian defence manages to escape it. Without those two players, they'd be right down Scheisse at the moment. And as we'll take this corner kick, Bradley, it's a big, big moment. If they can get score here, well, you'd think it was all over.
One more goal would certainly put a bow and tie on this one on for France. I say the present's ramped already. It's getting close to their Christmas come early for France. Of course, there is still time left for Croatia. 29 minutes left at least in this match, plus injury time. Modric, he'll be looking to inspire his team on, create a bit of success.
2% is the win probability at the moment for Croatia on dependence of games and such like situations that games have been in so far at this stage. 3-1 down, Croatia down by a big margin over France. And their coach is starting to put his hands in his pockets and run back and forth with frustration.
Crowd broken into raucous chants. The French fans, you got to say, Croatia, they're stunned at the moment. They came out firing and it's just not going down well for them. Counter-attacks. We get a live update from Croatia from our sources. They're dancing and partying still. They're elated with their team. Trying to urge them on. You could probably hear them.
I can hear them.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I tried to press pause,
And
but it didn't
we're
work.
in New Zealand, so, I mean,
Oh,
they
mate,
must
you can
be
hear them
partying
from a
pretty
mile
loud.
away.
Well, it's more than a mile, Bradley, but okay. It's
a few seas involved
halfway
as well.
around the world, yeah. Few aircraft to get there, but hey, a mile or two.
Hey, look, it's fair enough. I mean, like, they win the World Cup final. I'd be that loud too, probably. Be honest.
You'd hear me from more than a mile away.
Yeah.
Desperation starting to sink in for Croatia. They've got to do everything to try and score themselves 2 goals and stop France from scoring any more. They've got a chance on the edge of the box now. Croatia have it. Out to Vršlako. Back to halfway now. Just looking to set again. They come left-hand side this time. Here they come now, charging into the box. Shot instantly blocked by the diving French defender, but it falls once again for Croatia. And stolen by France, who'll get a chance to boot it downfield as we check over. 64 minutes gone in this match.
Oh, France managing to get it back as well. And here's an attacking opportunity for them. I'll just brink out of that one as well, though. Not feeling as if anything was on. Approaching that box and heading it back to the halfway line. France just wanting to play with what they want. Create their opportunities like Croatia were at the start of this half. France, here we go. The shot's put on and it's put in the goal. You may as well engrave their name on the trophy because Pogba has scored again.
The 19-year-old wonder, the French magician, and Croatia, they are downtrodden. The teenage sensation, I'm calling it now. He's sealed the match for France.
Look, I'm 19 as well, and I can barely stay awake. This guy's just won France the FIFA World Cup, pretty much. You know, I don't think there's not going to be a lot of coming back from here.
He
for
deserves
Croatia.
the goal. He's been the key for France tonight, and it was a heck of a shot from the edge of the box.
In fact, it wasn't Pogba, it was Mbappe.
He's still 19. Just got the last name wrong.
Oh, my word. Well, you will not see a comeback from here. Croatia, they are not looking good. Hands on, and they can feel this completely slipping through their grasp. France, they have a grasp of their own. They're one hand on the World Cup.
The man on loan from Monaco to Paris Saint-Germain. Some say he's been bullied by his teammates and Cristiano Ronaldo, but it's be hard for them to bully him now if he's got his name on a World Cup and they don't. Mbappe takes France's total to 4, and Croatia, they've got to send everything at the goal now and try and get back 3. And it's going to be tough work, the hardest graft they'll have to put in their lives. A quick goal now would give them a little bit of hope, but otherwise it must all but be fading as France steal it off after the launched attack by Croatia, and they'll just be looking to kill the time now. Tired setting in the commentary box. It's been a long night. We had a feed of McDonald's before this match to get us through. Jake, obviously those dessert hotcakes aren't doing you too well now.
I almost feel sick. I'm so tired.
Yeah, me too, actually.
This reaction video is looking less and less more likely.
Oh no, we're doing a reaction video after this.
Are we?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Are we?
Yeah, we are.
Big
Well,
views.
Well, we brought the lights up.
Yeah.
We've
Can
got
we
to...
take them down?
No.
Well, I mean, the excitement in this game sort of seeping out of our hands at the moment as France are really taking the belt to Croatia 4-1. It's turning into a bit of a pantsing, Bradley.
It's shades of the semi-final in 2011. When was the last World Cup? 14, sorry. I can't even remember. Brazil.
France has taken the Dijon mustard and they've run with it.
Who did Brazil get dicked by?
Germany.
Shades of that as France lead 4-1. They're just killing time now as we approach 20 minutes left in this match.
You're kidding me.
Oh, it's an own goal. The goalkeeper's completely missed it. And Croatia, they've got one back.
And I tell you, with that, Croatia may well be back in the game.
That's the sort of turning point they need. They've got 20 minutes to find 2 goals
Is
now.
that the second time he's done that?
France complacency has ruined them. They tried to flick it back to the keeper. He got a bit too edgy, got it too far away from him, and the Croatian defence puts it in the back of the net, and Croatia are back in the game.
He tries to flick it past Mandzukic, but he kicks it straight into his foot, and that goes into the goal. Mario, the man himself, he's not a plumber, he's a World Cup final scorer, and Croatia are on 2, France 4. And a goal, another goal here, and game on. Shit, I want Liz to bring home the bacon and Croatia to win.
My eyes are bleeding.
The commentary box is going to be...
My throat is too.
Mine is as well. I can't speak much longer. Jake, you might be leading the reaction video tonight. This morning, I should say. Croatia, and it comes crossed, but it's missed. Everyone will go out the other side. Still desperation, though, from the team. Jake takes a big swig of water. Loris, he'll be disappointed with himself. Not only is that closed the gap, but it's given Croatia confidence that they can close this up again, get themselves back into it. France, they send it downfield from the clearance as Croatia send everything forward again. 20 minutes left in this match. Here they come, edge of the box now, Croatia. Swinging it in. It's well over top. Goes straight out the other side, and Luzhniki, he was offside. So there'll be a goal kick to France.
Yeah, well, the thing is here, Croatia are back in the game. A stupid mistake has now made France's grip of the World Cup final slip ever so slightly. Still two ahead, and it's still a mountain to climb for Croatia. France still very much in control, but Croatia now have a sniff. They're back in it.
Rebic, he makes his way off the first goal scorer. Kramaric comes on the field, attacking change for Croatia. Their first play at really just sending everyone forward. Desperation attempts to score goals now as France. They've got their attacking opportunity as if Croatian players down. Referee will come back and says, no, we'll have a free kick. Actually, the Croatian players have collided into each other. They've both gone up the head of the ball, not realising that they were teammates. And nonetheless, we're coming all the way back down the other end of the field for something. Actually, no, they just booted it downfield because the referee dropped the ball.
Brad, I got a question. Of course, a lot of players sort of hit the deck and cry and whinge and hurt themselves. Rugby players do that and get up straight away. What's the difference?
I believe it's the grass.
What about it?
There's something in the soccer grass that makes injuries 1,000 times
Well,
worse.
it's as hard. The grass is harder, isn't it? You know how they call them blades of grass? Now here in soccer or football, they're actual blades.
Oh, that makes sense. Why
Yeah,
they
lots
cry.
of paper cuts.
That's why they get hit
happen.
in the head and grasp their leg. Another injury. Bad scenes in this matchup, turning into a bit of an injury farce, but not time wasting because in fact it was the Croatian player down. Tolisso, he is coming on for France, attacking change. Number 14, Matuidi, he'll come off. Been a bit of a calm night for him, but he's done his job for his team so far. No real positive or negative impact. He questions the substitution, but nonetheless his World Cup is over. Claps to the fans and the crowd, and no doubt getting a standing ovation for his contributions.
Yes, a moment he'll remember for the rest of his life. The time, the evening, the moment he played in the FIFA World Cup Final, where the spotlight of the world was on his team, as he makes the sign of the cross and comes off the field. Matuidi.
Tolisso, his opportunity to do good by his team in these last 27 minutes. Ball of France. Attempted tackle from Croatia, but all he can do is muscle it into touch. And France will have a throw in just past halfway on the left-hand side of the field. Hernandez, the man with the ball, throws it to Griezmann. Griezmann heads it straight to a Croatian player who then heads it back to a French player. Sets out the box now in Croatia. They send it back downfield. They've really got to try and keep possession and make something out of nothing. But all they can do is just kick it to Loris. Come charging does Perisic. Sorry, not Perisic. Actually, I think it might be Perisic. Although
It's one of the sitches or the
I
vitches.
swear I saw him get substituted earlier.
Someone's getting an itch.
And it's in my throat. Because I cannot speak and my voice is about to die. I have a headache.
My eyes are
I
bleeding.
have to be up and
I'm crying.
I have to be up in 4.5 hours to let someone store food in my fridge. So I can't guarantee that I'll be awake for them. But nonetheless, France, they'll have a free kick. Croatia, sorry. Jake's dying opposite me. Of course, we are coming live from the ground about 5,000 miles away.
No, it's more than that, mate.
Attack
5,000
from
Russian
Luzhniki,
miles.
and it comes from Perisic. He crosses it. Chance for Croatia. But a diving header just frees it. But it falls back for Rakitic. My favourite part of the night is how
How many itches
awesome
there are.
these Croatian names are. They
Yeah.
get another chance. Cross comes in. Beats
Oh.
one French defender but can't get it around another.
He's done the silly salmon again.
Griezmann will clear it straight to a Croatian defender. The crowd raucous in Moscow. And it comes. Shot on goal and it's well wide. Luzhniki. He's got a tattoo on his arm. And that shot was just about as useless as the picture in the tattoo. You can't really tell what it is. We get another look at the goal from Mandzukic.
He's missed the ball and kicked the dirt.
Yeah, bad for Loris. He might have to count his lucky stars just a little bit that his team had a 3-goal lead. Because if that would have put Croatia ahead if it was even Stevens, and he could have been rowing it. His chance to play in a World Cup final is France. They're downfield now. Outside the box, left-hand side of the field, Griezmann has it. Makes one bit of a play, but loses it instantly. And tripped up to the Croatian player, Lovren. He sends it into touch for a France throw-in. As I look across at my co-commentators, I was just out of it. And a reaction video is looking less and less possible at this point.
Well, no, it's going to be possible. This is going to be very bland, Bradley.
I think it's going to be as dull as the colour white.
There's nothing more dull than the colour white.
Actually,
Maybe
there's nothing more dull than the colour dark beige, to be honest.
Beige? What
I was
colour's
thinking
beige?
more maroon, but
Maroon 5?
the colour of these walls is starting to imprint in my head.
I'm-
I feel like I'm in prison.
I'm becoming a part of the wall, and
I'm regretting this decision to stay up. I've been up since about 7 a.m.
Yes.
yesterday morning, so I'm probably going to crack 24 hours.
Yes. I was 8 a.m, but nonetheless, Bradley's beaten me.
I don't know when I was asleep last.
Cross comes in to Luzhniki. He's got it just by the corner, right-hand side of the field. Modric sends it in. Chance for Croatia, but headed away by France. Shot at goal.
Oh!
Rakitic just wide. Crowd stood up. We were excited for that one. I tell you what, there was no standing up or excitement for that goal. Attempted shot in this commentary box. But we're past excitement. And we've gone into sleep deprivation.
We're holding our eyes open with forks.
I tell you what, I feel like I've run a marathon at this point.
I have.
I don't know why, but I can't manage to keep my eyes open.
Brozovic with that shot at goal. All he could do was send it wide of the right-hand side of the field. And somehow it makes its way back to Subasic in goal. As we take a look at the stats, 14 shots for Croatia, France 7. Not really telling how the score's gone so far. Croatia, they have another chance to attack. Approaching 10 minutes left in this match.
Woohoo!
Of the Jake will be counting every single second from now on. But instantly stolen away from France on the edge of the box. They send it downfield. Griezmann has it, but taken back from Croatia. They've really got to score a goal, and they've got to score a goal shortly. As maybe they spent too much energy playing checkers on the team jerseys before this match and didn't save enough for the game itself. Although there have been road runners along the field channeling their inner Looney Tunes. Shot comes in, but it's just gone absolutely nowhere near the goal. Probably wasn't even a shot, to be honest.
Not enough of those Russian oranges during half time.
No, the steroids not helping them. as the French player goes down in his own box. Somehow the ball's ended up on the other end of the field, but nothing comes of it. In Croatia, they're just jogging up the left-hand side of the field, and I am losing my voice quicker
I'm losing consciousness.
and quicker.
But Jake has found his phone.
He's found his phone and his face is lit up with a smile for the first time in about half an hour.
Yeah.
Perhaps he could speak.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, go and follow PYJAMA on Instagram. I've just put up a story.
What was the story? Little Red Riding Hood?
No, just of you guys.
Oh, like an Insta... Oh.
Well, I'm currently spreading on a couch. As Croatia got it, they make it run up the middle of the French defence, but stolen away, then stolen back by Modric. Modric with a chance now. And it comes. Out wide it goes to Luzhniki. Luzhniko's got it. Does a little bit of a move back to Modric. Lovren sends it in, but French defence clears that one. They've held reasonably strong tonight. Subasic, he comes well over the box to kick this away to his teammate. Probably pretty pointless as his teammate was only about a couple of metres away from the ball. In Croatia, they send it forward with a through ball, but instantly kicked away by a French player who I have no idea who it is. Will make a substitution. Number 18, Fakir comes on for... Who is that? Groud. He shakes the referee's hand. Hand says, thank you, I'll pay you after the match. Now, I'm not condoning match fixing, nor do I think it's happened at all, but nonetheless, we'll see another substitution.
Do you condone players shaking refs' heads?
Croatian player Luzhniki, he is getting some instructions from his coach. No idea who the coach is either. Words are beyond me at this point. No idea what I'm saying.
He's probably an itch.
Should we just start a 10-second countdown every 10 seconds?
That's a good
10,
idea.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lads, there's only 8 minutes 50 seconds left in this match.
Well,
probably-
the number
the
of
ball comes in
viewers
from
went
Croatia.
down with the numbers there, Bradley. But
My count was about 2 seconds off.
good content.
I'm not even speaking into the mic at this point.
We've lost all the...
It's fair to say I'm carrying this commentary right now.
Oh, yeah, you must have us all back.
and the stop.
It's a bloody heavy load, mate.
Mate, I'm getting my workout in for a month. Ball comes in. Croatia has it, but
Misses again.
he screws up the touch. I'm going to be harsh here because he should have done better. Much like my co-commentator should be doing better right now.
Oh, we should be, but we can't.
Yeah.
I know what's going on.
Our faces no longer work.
Strinic, he's come off the field. His World Cup's over.
I think
Xhaka has come on. In fact, I believe Xhaka's my cousin. I don't know how, I don't know why, but the sleep deprivation is convincing me that I've got a cousin in the national team.
Okay.
Victim,
Croatia with the ball.
Croatia.
Croatia.
Croatia
Is
with
it
the
like
ball.
So we've got Giraffe, we've got F France, and we've got C Rocha.
See Rocha.
In the FIFA World Cup Final.
You must remember we are commentating at 4:45 in the morning in Morrinsville, in Auckland.
I think now is the perfect time for a cheap plug.
The Charlie Foxtrot. Is that what you were getting at?
bit.ly/TCFPOD for anyone that's listening right now.
Or tune on into www.pyjama.co.nz/donate.
Free kick for Croatia as the referee looked at one of the players and he went down instantly clutching his face. So I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe it was the ball head that got him.
Well, refs do have
And
strong
it comes.
eyes.
Players are falling over left, right and centre.
He's caught it with his hands.
And then it goes straight into the midst of Loris, and I don't know why he hasn't been called for a handball. Or can goalies pick the ball up?
No, I think they can. No, they do.
Do they?
Yeah.
Well, time wasting here by the French players. Mandzukic, he's not happy with the French player that's pretending to have an injury. As we take a look at the replay, bit of a grab there, but nonetheless.
Oh, that was a bit cheeky.
Oh, well, nothing's really happened there to the French player. Absolutely nothing happened to him, but he went down with an injury in Croatia. They've got.
Well, it's those
throw-in.
blades of grass, Bradley. I tell you, they're sharp.
They've got a throw in, and we're 4 seconds away from 6 minutes left in this matchup. Well, they were probably going to have about 5 minutes extra time just to add to our misery.
What? Yeah.
Cramp
And
by the looks of it.
I think I have just been. I've suffered a stroke.
yeah, Jake's eyes are off.
His shirt unbuttoned and his guts hanging out.
He looks like an alcoholic in the staff room
He looks like he just got back from a smoko.
at the local truck driver
Hey,
headquarters.
you'd fit right in as a plumber.
But hey, we're trying our hardest.
Still got some crumbs of my mince and cheese pie on my chest.
And the ball comes from the box, but it's headed away by the French defenders. Croatia have it. In
You're right,
comes
Croatia
once
do
again-
have it. Number 10, he's kicking.
No, that's what. You're 10 off. What do you call with the number 10 on the fifth ball?
Well,
What do you call
We've
a number?
lost it.
Hey, Liam,
The plot is far from lost.
What do you call the number 20 from a Croatian football team?
I don't know, Bradley, you tell me.
Number 10.
What?
well, someone's
Sleep
someone's
deprivation
in a-
has well and truly
Someone
kicked in
hasn't
now.
slept for about a day. Well, we're heading to 4.5 minutes to
You're
play.
damn right.
It is 4:44 a.m.
I don't know how we're going to get through another 20 minutes talking about this game on a post show.
We will.
We will somehow Croatia with the ball on halfway, sliding tackle and well stolen off that Croatian player.
And he slipped over.
Liam, do you want to have a chance of commentating the game?
I would love to, Bradley.
Go
He's
on.
flicked his hair. He's windswept. He's number 18. Who is it, Bradley? He's hurt his ribs.
Fekir.
Fekir. He's fallen over.
No, it's Fika.
Oh, Efika, he's fallen over. He's bumped his knee into the ground and his ribs immediately. Pain radiating.
I think we should just spend the last 4 minutes of this match giving everyone rap names.
No, I think that's a terrible idea.
Well, I'm going to call it
Oh, France, they've done something good here. And and Belgium, no, Croatia. Croatia's goalkeeper
I'm sorry.
has kept the ball from the goal. He's doing his job well. As number 2
Also, obviously, it
runs
hasn't done
back
too
up
well.
the field.
Doesn't do it. It doesn't
As
have
it's-
too well.
as it's
4-2 is the score.
Yeah, I think you guys should take over because our views have literally quartered since I started.
Well, you
Croatia.
can't quarter 0.
No, we've got 2 right now.
It's me and you.
Croatia.
Oh, we've got 3 now, 3.
Oh, you
Croatia.
ripper. Sorry for whoever joined. I feel
Shout out
sorry
to
for
our
you.
latest
Croatia.
watcher.
My condolences with whoever's
Croatia.
Oh, we've got another
comes
one.
in And no goal.
Oh, the
Croatia.
goalie has fallen over onto the ball. I wouldn't be surprised if he's hurt his knee.
Croatia.
And
Jake, Croatia don't have the ball.
it's France.
Croatia.
Croatia now. Oh, what a goal!
Or should we call them
Croatia.
Belgium?
Oh!
Croatia now with the ball finally.
Sorry, Croatia didn't score.
Croatia now.
They're kicking the ball back up the field. Just
Well, they're looking for a miracle now.
luckily, Jesus is watching.
They are a very religious
I think Jesus
country.
might be asleep at this point.
No, he's always watching.
Always listening.
They do manage to create their own opportunities, Croatia.
And then they
Does a bit of a
Yeah.
twirl. Channeling is in a... Ballerina was one of the Croatian players. I'm too tired to look it up.
he's a ballerina, is he?
In fact, it was Vršlako, the man doing the ballerina moves.
Oh, I thought he meant he was an actual ballerina before he played football. My mistake.
Ball
Well,
comes
Croatia
out, shot
over the goal.
well over top. Rakicic. He's probably been one of the better players from Croatia tonight.
He's looking slightly disappointed with himself, Bradley.
That was not one of his better shots. It
No.
sails into the 82,000 strong crowd. As I'm going to do a bit more research.
Oh no,
on-
actually he missed that by quite a lot, as it turns out,
Yeah, I
in the
did
action replay.
Well, it did sail into the crowd.
It did too.
The French.
Everyone would have been rushing to touch it. It was a Russian joke. Thank
Just
you.
around a minute
Thank
to
you.
go in the FIFA World Cup Final before we see what we've got for extra time.
Hopefully not much because my eyes are Three-quarter closed right now.
Well, Croatia miraculously could win this game through the skin of their teeth, but none more so than that. As we head into this last minute of normal time, Croatia on the halfway line. They're going to need a score quick.
With 40 seconds remaining on the clock.
Can you believe this match started a whole 90 minutes ago?
Yes. Oh, and there's a penalty or something going on. Someone help me out here, Jake. Wake up.
Sorry, I was just
And
resting
you're
my
out back
eyes.
to Mozambique for you, my friend.
Yes, it's been a long day for me. Lots of talking, lots of eating and
Lots of
drinking and
drinking, yeah.
driving.
Don't,
But
not at the same
no,
time.
not at the same time. Not alcohol.
No, water.
Yes, love me some water. Croatia, well, you've got to lose one to win one. And today is their loss. They're chanting in the stands, though. They will support their team.
And 90 minutes on the clock. Croatia have the ball.
5 minutes
France.
of extra time to be
No.
played, ladies and gentlemen.
I see. Didn't see that. Well, French dude, he's hurt his feet. He was hit in the chest and his feet are broken. Someone call an ambulance.
I feel like all we've resulted to is just mocking football players.
Oh no, he's been kicked in the thigh, so now his opposite knee is sore. That does make sense because the energy goes through the other leg and into the knee.
I believe it travels through the nervous system.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's some people, they look like they're probably French, jumping in the stand. There's a man pointing with his hand.
I'm just
And
excited.
France.
I'm just excited for who. I want to see who ends up at the bottom of the doggy pile at the end of the match by the French players, because I always feel sorry for that person because they've got a weight of a lot of people on top of them.
Croatia, they have the ball once again. They'll probably miss once again.
Stolen by the French players. There's
Oh.
no one in front of him. In fact, there's 3 people in front of him. It'll come wide. France with a chance, and it's a horrible attempt.
France
at
with
goal.
a chance. Good Ryan Bradley.
Oh, I'm a poet, and I didn't even know it.
Yeah, well, you
Wow.
were told by old Giraffe over there.
He's spitting rhymes in the back seat of the crowd.
And France get the ball back off Belgium, Croatia, and they're running down, and it's out. The ball is out, and he's hurt both of his ankles.
Oh,
Yellow
no.
card, the first yellow card for Croatia.
I keep forgetting that there's 5 minutes of extra time and keep expecting it to finish. Oh, guys, 15 views right now. 15 people watching. This is the highest number of watches we've had all evening. Thank you to all of you. Oh, 11. Don't worry.
I feel sorry for everyone who's had to listen to the last probably 90 minutes.
Yeah,
of
we're
this
we're
match and
extremely
commentary.
tired. Our faces are hurting.
We
Our
will-
palms are sweaty.
We'll-
Knees weak. Mum's biscuity.
Giraffe spitting some rhymes to Liam on this occasion. Looking like a rapper over there.
Spitter rhymes.
Giraffe over here.
Similar to Buster Rhymes.
He doesn't take his hat off inside. It's quite sunny in here.
Feet are on the table.
He normally has, almost also has some sunglasses when it's quite dark inside as well.
Yeah.
Chance for France completely missed the ball.
Once again, another rhyme by Bradley. Chance for France. They lost their chance for France.
I'd just like to add to the rapper names I'm now affectionately calling Liam Double G Johnson.
Okay, that was shite.
What else is what other chances are there, Liam? What other things can we call you?
Chance Malone.
Liam the rapper. Jake Malik.
Skittle.
Malik Jake.
No.
No. DJ Jake.
2 minutes to go in the
DJ
World
Eyelid.
Cup final.
DJ World Cup.
Guys, we've got distracted. Back to the
France.
football. France
4.
kicking the ball, and it's got back to the Belgians.
Croatians.
I'll
Them
tell
too.
you what one good thing that's come out of this match is.
What?
It's not coming home to England.
No. Or Belgium.
Screw the Poms. No one likes the Poms.
All right,
wanted
careful
them to
that
win
all of
for
our
a moment.
viewers.
Buggy your Poms. I'm a Pom.
Are you?
No.
Oh, me neither.
But I mean, if I say it, I'll get away with it. About a
Oh.
minute to go now until France will run around in the glory of winning the World Cup final.
I'm surprised they're not retreating as per usual. World War II reference.
Yep. Of course, we did talk about World War II a fair bit. in this matchup because Croatia not having much to do with it. France, they were right in the midst of it. Of course, surrendering, then unsurrendering, then winning the war in the end. I'm not sure how that's happened or if that was in any particular order as we approach less than 1 minute left, guys. Once it gets to 10 seconds left, we're counting it down.
I really need a wee.
Croatian fans, I send my condolences, but if you would like to donate to us out of pity, you can at pyjama.co.nz/donate. Help us keep the lights on and fund Giraffe's rap career.
Well, 30 seconds remaining on the clock. Croatia, they've got the ball. They've kicked it to another Croatian. I don't have the list of names, but they're doing a thing, and they've kicked it, and the Frenchman caught the ball with his hands. He hasn't hurt himself, which is frankly miraculous. Down to 10 seconds remaining.
10.
No,
9.
5.
No,
4.
we're on different time here.
Oh, shit.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, just to call this last
It's all over.
piece.
And France
And the Frenchers have won.
The Frenchman.
But more importantly, I'm a rich man. I made $10 from this game, bet $5 on France winning, $15 return.
Emmanuel Macron kisses his wife in glorious surprise. It wasn't a French kiss.
It was the leader of Croatia.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it
The
was
Belgian
his wife.
Prime Minister was kissing his wife.
No,
Oh, his wife is the
the
leader
Belgian
of the
Prime
country.
Minister was kissing the
French
president of France.
The Belgian Prime
Well, what
Minister's
sort of
wife
kiss?
was kissing the French Prime Minister's husband, and commotion in the ocean off the coastal areas of Belgium tonight after the fishermen see that they lost.
Yeah, well, France are World Cup champions for the second time ever. The youngest team at the World Cup gets it done. Not the oldest sporting event in the world. I thought it'd be cool to have a bit of contrast there, but it didn't work. But getting back to more important issues, what sort of kiss did Emmanuel Macron give the Croatian president?
Yeah, well, something we'll also be talking about the Charlie Foxtrot coming up later on. Charlie Foxtrot, make sure you tune on in, the sponsor of this broadcast. Well, my thoughts on the final. Just too young, too inexperienced, this Croatian team in big matches like this. In
Well,
the
the
playoffs.
French team is just as unexperienced in the match because none of these players had ever played in a World Cup final before.
Well, neither have I, Bradley, so we're all on even playing
yeah, we're
field
just as
here.
experienced as we have a look at the French players. They're crying. We're crying of sleep deprivation, but nonetheless, we'll come at you shortly with a reaction video. Thank you for joining our coverage of the FIFA World Cup. 2 matches and all of it. It's been one hell of an affair. Thank you very much, Jake.
Thank you very much.
Liam.
Good evening.
See you, bye.